Calgary has one of the hottest real estate markets in Canada, which isn't surprising. We're still one of the most affordable large metros in North America, and we saw almost 41,000 people move here in Q4 of last year alone, which is record-breaking for us. But are prices going to keep going up, or are we due for a correction? This is a tough market, especially if you're a buyer in the sub 600,000s. Interest rates are at the forefront of every conversation that I have with clients, and we most likely won't be seeing any rate adjustments until June. And even then, the probability of that just keeps dropping, and this has been a massive catalyst for Canadians moving to Alberta. We are almost at all-time worst levels for affordability in Canadian history. When we're looking at the household income needed to cover the cost of home ownership, Vancouver's at 106%. Toronto is almost at 85%. And that's not attainable by most Canadians unless you're okay with being in huge debt. Between July 2022 and June 2023, almost 37,000 British Columbians chose Alberta as their new home, according to Stats Canada, but this has affected our levels of inventory and our prices. We haven't seen March conditions this tight since 2006, which is also the last time we reported high levels of interprovincial migration, and we have less than a month worth of supply in Calgary, and that's why we've been a seller's market for the past 3 years straight. In March, the active inventory was 22% lower than last year and half the levels we traditionally see in March. And that's a big reason why 71% of the available inventory was priced above $700,000. The Detached benchmark price rose to almost $740,000, a year-over-year gain of 14%. That's the largest year-over-year gain we've seen for a while. Now that we have a pretty good idea of what Q1 looked like, what are we expecting for the rest of the year? In short, a lot of what we've already seen. Interest rates and inventory are keeping a lot of Canadians on the sidelines, even in Calgary, and it's a bit of a tough cycle that we've been stuck in for 2 years. Sellers don't want to move because inventory is so low and they have nowhere to go, or rates are too high and the seller may not qualify for the home that they want to purchase. So because of that, inventory remains low because sellers don't want to sell. So then prices get pushed up because of the low inventory and because everybody's moving here because we're still one of the most affordable markets in Canada. All right, quick pause on this video. Listen, before I say anything, this isn't coming from me, this is coming from the entire team. We need more subs. A lot of our viewers are still not subscribed, so please like, share, and comment below on the type of content that you'd like to see next. So sellers can't or won't sell. Population keeps going up and rates aren't coming down anytime soon, so prices will only continue to go up here in Calgary. Because of our supply constraints and price increases, we've seen a lot of our struggling apartment segment gain a lot of traction. We saw record high sales in Q1, almost 31% higher than last year, and we saw a 17% gain in prices versus last March. I'm a very cautious condo buyer, and you can watch my Don't Buy a Condo video right up here, because Calgary has had such a tough track record with quality and depreciation. Realistically, it's not like we're going up that much. We're just hitting our 2014 highs again. When you look at markets like Vancouver, Toronto, their condo prices almost doubled in the past decade while ours basically broke even. We're gonna continue to see our sub $600,000 market segment gain traction and probably have the highest level of appreciation. We expect our affordable condos, townhomes, and duplexes to continue to go up in price, especially if rates stay above that 4% mark. The average Calgary household income is $140,000, and that's what you're gonna need to make to buy a home that's priced around $600,000. In the past few years, we've become less and less affordable. The average detached home in March of 2019 sold at $526, compared to March of 2024, where we're seeing the average detached home sell for $800,000. Unfortunately, I don't see this changing anytime soon. We're entering peak listing season. This is usually where inventory levels double or triple or more. This year it's going to be different, and unless we see a complete economic breakdown across the board or we see rates drop over 30%, Alberta will continue to lead growth and housing appreciation.